to our store tonight, and I know that he's been an inspiration for many, many, many of you out there in the audience tonight. How many of you have already been inspired by Bob? Woo! And how many of you will be inspired by Bob tonight?
Yeah! Right.
Bob's here to talk about his new book, and he will take some questions from you, and I'm just going to hand it over to him because he is the man. He's inspired me, so I'm going to have him inspire you now.
Hey everyone. I really feel like I should stand up on there so I can see everybody over there.
Oh,
Should I? There, can you see me now? Now I can see you. That makes me feel a lot better. Okay, I've got to tell you, I am so happy to be here in Tampa, Florida. I got to tell you, it's just it is such a warm and lovely city, and everyone has just been so great to me since I've been here. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for kind of opening up your house to me. I do feel humble. Yeah, you want to come on? Yeah, can I? Because they're going to kick me out of my hotel tomorrow, I think. Well, I wanted to just talk to you for a few more minutes, and then just open it up to some Q&A. But I am very excited about this book that I've written. It has been a labor of love for me. I've been working on this book since I walked onto the set of The Biggest Loser, season 1, about 5 years ago now, and. Like, I was the guy in Los Angeles, I was like, they called me the celebrity fitness trainer. I've been training some of the top celebrities, and it was great, and it was a lot of fun. But it wasn't until I got this call about the show, The Biggest Loser, that all of a sudden I was just very interested in. I first heard that name, and I was like, I don't know about this. This name was kind of throwing me off. But I went for the audition. Long story short is, when I found out that they wanted to do this show on national television, and getting people to lose weight with diet and exercise, I was like, oh man, this is my job. This is my job. I'm going to get this job. And they interviewed a lot of trainers, and I knew, it was one of those kind of moments I just went, okay, this is my job. I'm going to take it every single day. And it was 6 weeks until I finally got the call, and I was like, I don't know what took you so long, because I knew I was going to get this job the first day I heard about it. But leave it to Hollywood to make those decisions so long. Anyway, when those contestants came down the stairs for the very first time, I remember just thinking, wow, I'm going to have my work cut out for me, because I'm so used to working with these really thin little actresses from Hollywood, and all of a sudden I've got regular men and women that are coming down those stairs just looking at me with all open arms, just saying, just tell me what to do. I'm lost in my life, just tell me what to do. Tell me what to eat, tell me when to sleep, tell me how to work out. I'll do anything that you say. And that's when I had this kind of one of those light bulb moments. Because I first thought, okay, well, you know what, I'm just going to tell you exactly what I want you to eat, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I want you to work out, and then you're going to lose all this weight, and everything's going to be great, and we're all going to be happy. Well, that wasn't the case, and that's not the case, because it's so much more than that. And that's why I started writing Are You Ready that day in my head, because I remember thinking, it's not about all the workouts. It's not about all the stuff that you're not supposed to eat, because let me tell you, you've been on every single diet out there. You know every diet. You know every single thing that they tell you do not eat. Don't eat carbs. Don't eat this. Don't eat fruit. Whatever that means. And it's like, and it's just like I felt like sitting there talking to a man that weighs over 400 pounds and talking to a woman that's weighing 300 pounds and more. She's looking at me going, I'm just confused now. And that was a big experience. And I remember thinking, it's so much more than all that. It's so much more than the workouts. It's got to come from an emotional place. And that's why Are You Ready is the emotional journey that I have gone on with all my teammates and all my contestants, because that's what it's about. It's not a quick fix. It's not the book that you're going to open up and get that six-pack in 6 weeks. That's not my book. It's a book that's going to get you to feel better about yourself, because that's the one thing I wanted to do. When I would sit there with one of my girls on the show, and she was like the best wife she could ever be, the best friend to all of her friends, the best mother, but the way that she would communicate with herself in her head was so heartbreaking. I was like, oh my God, don't you see what a wonderful, wonderful woman you are? And don't you see the potential that you have? And all she could see was a fat girl in that mirror. And then she didn't want to look at her picture anymore. She didn't want to look at, she didn't want to get her picture taken anymore. She didn't want to look in the mirror. She just avoided everything. And I was like, no, that's not right. That's not how I would want my friends to think about themselves. That's not how I would want my teammates to think about themselves. I wanted to help to get them back on track, because I believe that we've all been on track. We've all known what to do, but it's just like, it becomes overwhelming. All of a sudden you wake up one day and you look at the scale, or you don't even look at the scale anymore, and all your clothes don't fit, and you're just like, how did my life get there? How did my life get there? And I have sat there with Eric, over 400 pounds, and he just was like, I'm lost. It's too much. And I was like, dude, don't even think about what you got to do. Just think about what you got to do today. Don't think about how it's got to be at the end when you're standing there 215 pounds lighter. It's not going to be about that for you. You got to think about it every single day. What did I do today? Did I make better food choices today? Did I move my body around just a little bit more today? Did I fall off this desk today? That's how I think it needs to. That's how I wanted to get people to start thinking. You can't think about just how much you got to lose. You just got to think about what you got to do today. And that's what Are You Ready is all about. It's about just making those kind of choices, and it's about cutting yourself a little slack. It's like, and quit being so hard on yourself. It's like, I wanted my girl Kelly Mack in season 1 to see what I saw in her. I wanted Dre to see that powerful woman that she is now. I mean, that girl's crazy. That girl is like, I was like Naomi Campbell without all the scandal. You know what I mean?